Well, hello, curl friends and guys. Welcome back to the channel, The Silver Crown. If this is your first time coming by, thank you. Welcome. I hope you will subscribe and share this channel on your social media outlets. And for those of you that have been hanging in there with me for over a year now, about a year and a half, almost two, excuse me, I'm so glad you're still here with me. Thank you for your patience while I'm traveling through my journey, trying to learn from you, and hopefully you're learning some things from me. And today, I want to talk about something that I hadn't really talked about before, but I'm going to incorporate some other things in with it too. Number one is, what do you do with all your stuff when you're a product junkie? Number two is, how well is it coming along with my own soaps and things that I've been making? So I'll be back in a minute to talk about that. Well, you can probably tell from the fact that I have on my towel and my clip around my neck to keep myself dry that it's wash day. This is a 5-day-old or 4-day-old twist out that I need to wash. It's dry. I'm considering doing a trim. I don't know if I'll do it now, and I certainly don't know if I'll do it in this room because then I'd have to pull out the vacuum cleaner, and who wants to do that? So anyway, but here's the deal. When you first go natural, there's so much information out there, and there's so many products out there, and your hair is going through so many changes, so you really don't know what your hair needs or what it likes or how to take care of it because you're learning. It doesn't even matter how much you've read, because your hair, everybody's hair is a little different. So you really have to work with things and find things that work for you. Well, in that quest of trying to find the holy grail for hair, you could end up with a lot of products. I have a lot of products. I have Canadian products. I have U.S. products. I have products. So, and somewhere in the middle of all this, I started making my own products for my hair. So now I've got their products, and my products. Yeah, that happened. So anyway, I am trying to use up a lot of the things that I have. So here I am in my bathroom going through the stuff that I have in there. And I'm telling you guys, I ran across stuff that I've been looking at for months and have never used. I just took the tape off of it today. Here's one of Shea Moisture's lines. Their Coconut Hibiscus Curl and Shine line. I've never used this ever, and I've been here in the States now for 5 months. I brought this with me, I think. No, I didn't bring it with me. I got it when I got here, but still 5 months. 5 months I've had this. Now, this is the shampoo, this is the conditioner. I have never used them. I just took the tape off of them a few minutes ago. I did have the Curl and Style Milk that I used one time before and did not like it because it made my hair feel crunchy. So, but I didn't use it with this line. I used it with one of their other product lines, and I didn't like it. I'm going to try this today. The only thing the conditioner says to do is to put it in and leave it in for 3 minutes and rinse it out. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to and see with this, I don't know, with this Curl and Style Milk, this stuff is so thick, they need to call it Curl and Style Milkshake, because this stuff is thick. But anyway, let's see. It says apply as a no-rinse moisturizer and styling cream to damp towel-dried hair as needed. So I also have my own oil mixture that I've been making for my hair since I went natural. And this has shea butter and lemongrass oil and different things in it that I put together. Every time I make a batch, I try to do something a little bit different. This smells really good. I really love it. It smells like lemon cake. Anyway, never mind. I've been on a cake kick lately. Not good for me. But anyway, so I'll be using this too. And I think what I'm going to do is, because of the experience that I had with this last time and it made my hair feel kind of crunchy, it's a styling milk mousse thing, whatever. I'm going to put this on first after I condition. And then I'm going to use this and see what comes of it when I take it out. And I'm not getting paid to talk about anybody's products. Don't nobody pay me for nothing, okay? I'm just telling you, I'm trying to get rid of stuff that I have that has been sitting around forevermore. Some of it I haven't even opened yet. It's ridiculous. And I'm trying to whittle it down because I have some of my own stuff that I made. I haven't made conditioners or anything like that yet. I just started out by trying to make a soap for my own hair. You know, and to see how that worked out. And I ended up making 34 soaps, 34 different soaps with different essential oils that do different things and all this. So I'm working my way through trying them all on my hair, but I've got all this stuff in my closet that I need to do something with. So even if I use my own soaps, I will probably still have to use somebody else's conditioner because I am not going to be trying to learn how to make conditioner. That's not happening. Anyway, so I'm going to go and wash my hair with this. I mean this. And condition it. And then I'll come back and we'll start sectioning it off and all that good stuff. So I'll be back in a minute. In the meantime, here's some pictures of some of the stuff that I've made. And some of you have tried it and you really like it, and I so appreciate that. And here's my email address right here so that you can contact me if you want to try it too. Here's some pictures for you. Okay, so I've gotten my hair washed and rinsed using the Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus shampoo and conditioner line. And I'm in the process of using my homemade shea butter and essential oil mixture here that I have here. And I've got a little bit of spray bottle, a little bit of conditioner in this spray bottle with some water in case my hair started drying out along the way. And I'm using this. Now, I have to say that my hair feels like it's a little bit sticky. I don't know how else to put it. But anyhow, I'm trying to, I'm using just a little bit of this stuff because, like I said, the last time I used it, it made my hair feel crunchy. It could be that I used too much of it. So I'm using a very, very little bit and rubbing it together like this. And I'm actually putting it in whole sections of my hair like this because perhaps I just used it wrong the last time I used it. So I'm going to try this and see if if it turns out any better. I don't like the kind of a slightly sticky feeling that, whoops, that I have on my fingers. I hope it doesn't dry like this. So I'm going to finish these two, or these few pieces that I have here. Also, another trick, I mentioned this before, but you may have forgotten, or maybe you didn't see the video. But I have two spots on my hair, on my scalp, that are like permanent parts, or what people would call cowlicks. And it is hereditary. There's nothing I can do about that. My mom had the same thing. I'm not sure if my grandmother had the same thing or not, but it just recedes a little bit right here, and it's been that way since I was a little girl. So there you go. But what I do is, when I braid my hair, when I twist my hair in those areas, I twist forward on these two pieces to help pull in the part that's really short, to keep it under so it's not just sticking out. So that's one of the things that I do. But like I said, I'm almost finished. I didn't want to bore you guys with, you know, twisting my hair, because I've already got some videos on that. But I did want you to see what I'm doing right now. So, and also, I've got a lot of shedding going on. Of course, spring is going to be here in another month or so, and I know that our hair moves in cycles. You have growth cycles, and you have cycles where you shed and all that. I'm using a broad tooth comb to get any tangles out, and I use my fingers as well, but I'm also using a fine tooth. This is my silk comb, rat tail comb, that I use to get out as much shed hair as I can, along with me just stroking the ends like this and pulling out any loose hair that might be there. So here you go again. I'm just going forward like that. So I don't know if that'll help any of you guys if you have the same thing going on in the front of your hair, whether it's, you know, chemical or whatever. If you just have shorter hair in the front like that, that's one of the things that you can do to help it lay down without having to put a lot of gel and stuff, which will really ultimately only break your hair out anyway, in my opinion. I have some gel, but I don't use it that often at all. So, okay, so I don't know how this is going to turn out when I get finished with it. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, so I'm parting this like that. I'm going to use a little bit of my butter mixture. And yeah, like that. Sometimes I do go back and part them again if I feel like they're too big, or it's going to leave like a big gap when I take it out. Then I might go back and split it in half and do it again. This one can be two, as you can see, right? Although I had done it as one, it can actually be two. So let me pin this back right here just for a second, and I'll do this piece. This is really high porosity right here, meaning that this section of my hair in the front does not hold moisture very well. So I have to do a lot more to it. I have to use a lot more sealing products like shea butter, heavy butters, because it won't hold the moisture in if I don't, and it'll just be dry and brittle. So I have to do extra conditioning, and you know, it just takes a lot more on the gray where it's concentrated white. So, and I concentrate a lot on the ends too, because they tend to be fragile. So this is how I do this. And the way it's laying, I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I might like it, I might not. And when my hair gets to be a little bit longer, which might not be anytime soon because I'm really due for a trim, then I might try to start experimenting with other hairstyles rather than just doing what I'm doing right now. This just seems to be the easiest thing to do, considering. Yeah, okay, let me part that right there, like that. And put this aside for a second. A little bit of my homemade butter. I've already combed this with the wide tooth comb, so I'm just going over it a little bit with this comb, the rat tail comb. And also, see, this part right here is almost like a micro braid because my hair is very, very fine right here. And this is, you want this to puff up so you can get it a loose without tearing your hair out, you know, because it tangles so easily. So you see how thin that is? Look at that. And it just spiraled up. See how thin that is? So anyways, I'll do this one. I've already put the styling milk on here, so I'm not going to put any more because I don't want it to dry my hair out, which it still might, but I'm just using very little. And hopefully it will hold my curl once I take the twist out, which probably won't be for 2 or 3 days. And hopefully I will be able to wear it out for a few days. I'm parting with my fingers here. So, almost done. I get a little bit more of my butter mixture. And in the front of my hair, because it is so dry, I do use the butter mixture on my scalp as well because, you know, if I have it on the tips of my hair, but I don't have it down at the root of my hair, then that's what gets dried out and breaks easily. So, yeah, there you go. I don't really want to part in the middle. So I'm going to try to turn this into 3 braids, which is, I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. Hopefully they're not too small and tangle up on me. I hope they don't. I don't think they will. You see how it, we'll see what happens. And this middle piece, you guys have to tell me what's your favorite hairstyle. What do you find to be the easiest to manage for your hair? I don't really mind doing all the twists on my hair. I have noticed that since my hair is growing, it takes me a little bit longer to get everything done. I usually only wear my hair out for 3 or 4 days in the week, and then I may, you know, re-moisturize it, twist it back up, and wear it out 1 more day. So when I say I have a 5-day-old twist out, that's what I mean. Now see, this feels a little bit dry to me, so I'm gonna put some a little bit of water on it and a little bit of my homemade butter on it. It's already got the milk on it. And I'm just going to make this one big braid here after I get the tangles out the end. I had no rhyme or reason for how I did my hair. This time I just sectioned it off in 4 sections, and then I sectioned off those sections and tried to make them as even as I could, but anyway, it is what it is. So this is what's happening. And yeah, that's what's happening. I don't know how this is going to turn out when I take it out. But anyway, that's my process for today. And if you're interested in trying out any of those soaps, let me know. I will give you my address once again, my email address. You can contact me there. Make sure you check your spam folder. If I'm not in your contacts, make sure you check your spam folder, because some of you guys think I wasn't answering you, and I was. Check your spam folder. It's in there. All right. And I will see you the next time I come on here. Keep it natural.